Placing your attention on your heart, in your heart energy now. And expand this energy to 6 feet in all directions. Once you've noticed this energy expanded all around you, extend it down to the heart of Mother Earth. And you'll notice she will greet this energy coming down to her with her own energy. Then expand your energy from your heart all the way up through your higher chakras to Source. And just keep breathing up and down your energetic pillar now for a while as we call in the support teams. We ask for the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, and the karmic board to merge deeply and fully with us now through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for our God presences, our guides, our ascension councils to work in harmonious group consciousness together, so the highest of the highest of the highest will be shown here for all of us in our here and now. We ask for Temple of Mother Gaia grounding to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for Temple of Divine Union to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. Finally, calling on a Temple of God Presence Communion to anchor and activate through all dimensions of our fields. Very gently, keep breathing up and down your pillar now. And place your attention in the Mother Gaia grounding temple, where today we are greeted by Archangel Michael. Today, Michael explains, is all about new beginnings in your life. And individual new beginnings, he explains, are collective new beginnings. But today's journey will be about your new beginnings, he explains. He asks you to take a seat in the circle here in the Mother Gaia grounding temple. And he wishes for you to connect to the fire at the core of the temple here, the energetic fire of liquid light that will burn in different colors visually for each and every one of you. Connect to this now. Connect all your 12 primary chakras to this fire now and start interacting with it by sending your energy out through the front of your energy bodies and receiving energy back from the fire. And everyone around this circle is doing the same. Keep sending out your energy now through your 12 primary chakras to this inner earth fire and receive back from this fire that is directly connected to Mother Gaia's heart. And Michael explains that within this fire lie new beginnings. Out with the old, in with the new, he explains. And in accordance with the law of synchronicity, he explains, for each and every one of you here today, there are new beginnings. As there are for all of humanity, he explains again. To embrace new beginnings, we need to let go of some of the old, he explains. And a lot of you have been doing a lot of that in many ways. In your energy bodies, in your lives, in your relationships, in your homes, at work, in your families, with friends, with belongings, in all and many areas. The first part of today's journey is about a general release, of the old that no longer serves you, that has come up right here, right now for you to deal with. So first of all, breathe up and down your pillar, and then see your pillar very deeply and vividly connected to the heart of Mother Earth. Now feel how she brings up very unique energy just for you. Feel it in the thickness of the frequency. Feel it in the color of the frequency. And feel how she assists you individually in bringing up this exact frequency that you need to transform this layer of old that is coming up in your energy bodies. Michael explains this layer has not been accessible to you until now. All of the decluttering, cleaning up, letting go that you have done to this point has been moved out of your field. This layer is a layer that is very old, has been very hidden, and you may or may not consciously be aware what it is connected to. It matters not, he explains. It is simply time for it to go now. Be transformed back into universal love and light energies. Let Gaia assist you, he explains. Hand it over now as you breathe up and down your pillar while you continuously connect to Gaia's fire at the core of the temple. And you will notice now that you are in Gaia's huge energetic pillar. All of you. You may even notice how far it stretches out. You may notice how wide it is and the immense power of being in this pillar. And the fire at the core of the temple is representative of the specific frequency that she brings up through your pillar and through this fire in connection with your 12 primary chakras. And as you keep breathing, the fire and Mother Gaia's energy coming up through your earth connection within your pillar is starting to transform this very old and ancient layer in your field. Surrender it up now. Trust in this transformation. There's no need for the mind to get involved in analyzing what this is about or how long it's been with you or in what part of your energy body it has been stuck. That is not relevant today, Michael explains. Enough time and energy has been put into this layer in keeping it safe, in creating it karmically in the experiences connected to it, and now it is simply time for it to go. Literally like taking out an old bag of things you no longer need. You don't need to know exactly what's in the bag, it's just time for it to move on. And as this starts transforming for each and every one of you, you may see some visuals coming up, some feelings of different eras, groups, people, places. Just let them transform in front of your eyes, within your energetic field now. Let them be moved through, moved out and transformed as you keep breathing up and down your pillar and keep connecting to Mother Gaia's heart and the fire at the core of the temple here. That's all you need to focus on, Michael explains. It is quite simple, yet there may be a lot of complexity going on in your energy bodies. It matters not, just stick with what you need to focus on, Michael explains. A lot of gold, silver, platinum, diamond-like energies are pouring into this temple from above now, like liquid light. Forming an energetic field through and around all of you, Michael explains. This liquid light envelops all and envelops the entire temple, and it starts to spin clockwise now, very gently to start with. And even at the core of this liquid light, you will see the fire in the temple burning bright. Let this vortex of energy start to take more and more of this old layer and to transform it for you, Michael says. Let go now to the best of your ability, to the deepest of your ability, and hand it over to this vortex now. This vortex of transformation. Now is the time, Michael explains. This was not possible before, for the frequencies coming from Earth Core and through Gaia's pillar are now at a point that this very old energy can be transformed and released. And in fact, this will set free much more energy to be utilized by yourself, by all of humanity, and by Gaia itself. So it is literally a win-win situation for all involved. And the timing is right here, right now, Michael explains. This was not possible before this moment in time. And this simply has to do with energetics, Michael explains. The frequencies of energetics. Everything, as you know, consists of energy in the universe and inside of you, and Gaia is fully made up of energy, and the frequencies are fully aligned now for this transformation. Keep surrendering, keep breathing up and down your pillar, he says. If any of you are feeling head pressure, the teams assisting you today, your ascension councils, the angels, the archangels, and inner earth beings will assist you to open up your higher chakras, so the pressure from the higher chakras can be released now within this vortex of energy. If you have any lingering thoughts, or you cannot let go of certain thoughts or certain people or certain places or certain ideas, hand them over, hand them over, hand them over, and trust in this process. Your higher self is guiding this entire process, Michael says. It is no coincidence, again, that you are here right now. Your higher self has led you here, and you are meant to be here, on the inner, in this particular session and ceremony, he explains. You have a place here, your role is here, and it is time for you to let go of the old and embrace new beginnings in many areas of your life. Beautiful, he says, that's 85% complete. Keep surrendering as the vortex speeds up now even more. Notice now how a pillar made up of beautiful, amazing, larger and smaller crystals forms from the fire straight up to source and straight down to the heart of Mother Gaia. The brilliance in these crystals is amazing. Check out all the different colors and all the different crystals, different frequencies that this pillar is made up out of, Michael explains. And you will notice this pillar is holding the core of this vortex as it spins faster and faster and faster. And see how the two, the core of this pillar with the crystals and this vortex, start to merge now. And all of this is directly connected to Mother Gaia's heart and her own transformation, he explains. Keep breathing up and down your pillar, letting go of everything you feel you're holding on to. Keep surrendering, keep surrendering, keep surrendering and letting go, letting go, letting go, he explains. This truly is a layer you can set yourself free from. Karmic board is here to assist as well, for any karmic energies connected in with this old layer will be released now, and karmic absolution is offered to those to whom this is applicable at this time. "95% complete," he says. And while this last 5% complete, start intensely connecting now to the crystal pillar at the core of the temple here. And Michael says you will start to notice something very special. 12 crystals of different sizes and colors will start to connect to your 12 primary chakras. This needn't be exactly matched up horizontally or vertically to those chakras. It may happen all over the place, and they may be in different parts of the pillar, but feel now how there seems to be a crystal connecting to each and every one of your primary chakras. And each one of these crystals has a very special glyph on it. And all of this is connected into you transforming from the old and activating the new beginnings. These crystals are not yet activated for your frequency, but they will be drawn to you out of Gaia's crystal pillar immediately once the letting go of the old is complete. Feel now how this magnetic drawing to your field from these crystals intensifies in these last moments. Breathe up and down your pillar now as we complete with letting go of the old. And Gaia sets these 12 crystals free that are especially meant for you in your here and now. Feel them enter into the front of your 12 chakras now. And they are all very different sizes, even if some of them feel too big to fit. Just energetically feel yourself expanding to envelop them. They will all have different colors, and they have a different glyph, an energetic code on them. Breathe up and down your pillar now. And connect deeply, focusing only on Gaia and her heart now. And she will start to bring up amazing energies, only matched to the frequency that will activate all of these 12 crystals within your energy bodies. And this is the activation of your new beginnings. Connect first very deeply with Gaia as you match her frequency of activation of these new beginnings to the crystals that have recently entered into your 12 primary chakras. It is about getting an energetic frequency resonance with Gaia now. Place all your attention and your focus on this now as you open up and surrender. This is not about doing, this is about feeling and connecting, about being. And you may feel very intense energies in different chakras. As these energies start to connect move up through you and activate the different crystals from your lower chakras all the way up to your higher chakras. And let yourself now be taken on this journey of activation of these new beginnings. Michael explains that each and every one of you will be taken on a journey of insight into your future, into timelines that are highly likely going to be activated for you now over the coming months and potentially even years, all dependent on the choices you make in accordance with your guidance and intuition and excitement. Go on this journey now with Gaia, he explains, and let yourself be free to explore and take in as much information as you can now. You will be taken to different places. You will meet different individuals. Go now on these journeys with Gaia as she activates these energies within your primary chakras now. Michael explains that he uses his sword of truth to align the energetic pillar of each and every one of you, so these frequencies move through in the best possible ways, in alignment with each and every one of your individual paths. He assists you strongly now as you let yourself be guided on this journey into your new beginnings in all areas of your life by Gaia now. Become one with her, merge with her. She is your mother of your human physical body here. She supports your existence here as a spirit on earth in this ascension time of herself and the solar system. Become one with her now, and let all your senses be filled with all this information that she is transmitting. Your inner sight, your clairvoyance, your clairaudience, your clairsentience, your knowing everything. Turn it all on to max and go on this journey and receive insights into these new beginnings for you. Some of them hold action steps for you to take. Others hold ideas, potentialities, new soulmates, meetings of groups in different places in the world and beyond. Let yourself be guided deeply now. And any blocking thoughts that come up are not a part of the process. Surrender them up immediately, Michael says. Any blockages you feel in your physical body, open up those chakras more widely, for it is needed at this time. Any fear or negative emotions you encounter, hand them over as well. They are not part of these new beginnings. Let yourself fly, let yourself swim, let yourself run, let yourself feel deep peace. Feel and see life unfold before you now. Michael explains that Gaia starts intensifying the frequencies now and raising them even higher with you now. Be prepared for this next stage of the unfoldment of these activations in your energetic field now, as you keep breathing up and down your pillar and surrender to the flow that she offers you. In this final phase, Michael explains, Gaia invites all of you to explore the boundaries of these new beginnings. Swim as far as you can to the edges of what you can experience in these edges of creation as it unfolds within your universe. Fly, jump, move, look as far as you can in this final phase, Michael explains, and Gaia will open up all of your senses as strongly as she is able to in connection at this higher frequency now. Trust what you are receiving is very important, says Michael. Even if it doesn't make sense to you, trust that everything you are receiving now will make sense along the way. A lot of it will make sense now in its earliest conceptualization of these ideas, these potential timelines for your higher self felt to share in working closely together with Gaia, exactly what you are receiving now, as long as you offer up all your resistance you have in your energetic bodies now. And you are doing very well. This process is 85% complete now. Keep breathing up and down your pillar now. Keep surrendering, keep exploring these edges in this final phase. %90 complete now. Surrender even deeper for this final phase. As Michael aligns these changes and these new beginnings in your energy bodies now with his team and with your ascension councils. 95% complete now. Feel how the vortex now starts to spin counterclockwise as it starts to gently seal up all these transformations, all of this information received multidimensionally through Gaia, her pillar, and her heart. And see and feel how many different colors, all different colors are present here, and each and every one of you will see different things, different beings, different realities and timelines. Trust this process now, as this vortex spins faster and faster and faster. As the process is completing now, notice how Gaia's pillar becomes less wide again and becomes the crystal pillar that it was, and then how it becomes only the fire again. And as this process is complete now, start connecting your newly evolved and activated 12 primary chakras to her fire again. Connect to this frequency now. As you breathe up and down your pillar, you will notice Michael explains how the fire starts to become one with you in a different way than it was before. You have now equalized your field with Gaia to such a higher degree than ever before that she will assist you deeply with these new beginnings in the easiest, fastest, most gentle, peaceful way possible. And all you need to do is follow your excitement, your bliss, your guidance, and trust yourself more than you ever have before, Michael explains. Breathe up and down your pillar now, as you see the fire now burning by itself again. And Michael says many, many, many blessings on these new beginnings over the next months and years. He says this moment in time will be marked by you. You will come back to this, seeing that yes, there are new beginnings and there is a layer of your field that is now left forever. And thus it was always meant to be, he explains. He thanks you deeply, and we ask for all this energy work to be sealed and to integrate with grace, ease, love, light, and empowerment. Come fully back into your here and now, taking all of your consciousness back out of the Mother Gaia grounding temple into your here and now. Breathe up and down your pillar a few times as we seal up all this energy work. And we know that it is handed down to the heart of Mother Gaia, for she was so intimately connected today in this journey for all of humanity when they are ready. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Many, many, many blessings. So be it, so be it, so be it. It is done.